that what British say about Americans are true. American stereotypes. Yeah, this is going to be super interesting. See what kind of stereotypes British people are saying about Americans. And I'm assuming there's going to be Americans here to say if it's true or not. So yeah, really looking forward to this video. Before we do get into this, I appreciate if you guys can hit that subscribe button. Let's jump into this and check this out.
Americans think they are the center of the universe.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Hi, I'm Yolisma and I'm from America.
Okay.
I'm Jules and I'm from New York in America.
Hello, I'm Rebecca. I'm from the US.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm from the US.
Hi, I'm Joe.
Oh, we got a lot.
Hi, I'm Emily from the UK.
Hi, I'm Crispy from the UK.
They're very politically divided.
Yo, that is an interesting name. Crispy. Yo, I've never heard of that name. Wait, what? Yeah, that's actually cool.
It's very 50-50 in the country.
Is it?
You're either Republican or... Really? So yeah, you're either conservative or Republican. Nope, Democratic.
Yeah.
Yo, is she right? I know she's from the UK. Is America 50-50?
Yeah, that's one of them.
Yep. Either Democratic
or Republican.
Right.
From
Okay.
the chart.
Is conservative or liberal?
Only thing I can really think of is like fashion, because like there's a lot of stores that really come from there. So I feel like a lot of
Right.
stuff's like cheaper, isn't it? If we look at like sneakers and so on, yeah, I would love to get some from there.
Isn't Liverpool?
No, from Bristol.
Wait, is he saying sneakers because like he's talking to Americans right now, or does he actually say sneakers? Because not many people from the UK say sneakers.
Not fair.
Stereotypes.
Americans
Let's
are
see.
dirty.
What?
Dirty boys and girls.
Okay, I'm gonna right here.
I think it's like a gradient of dirty Americans to clean.
Yo, I've never heard anyone say that Americans are dirty. Are all stereotypes dirty? What?
I mean, like if they're
it's
talking
the
about
same.
like farmers, like people have dirty.
Oh, that's a
jobs,
job,
not
though.
Dirty, but their
I mean,
work
in
is dirty.
general, it
Like,
depends. Like, fast food places are dirty, and like,
American.
yeah, American fast
Right.
food places are
Dirty.
dirty, and like
To be fair, I think
houses that,
As in like dirty food, fair enough.
I've been to, some of them are dirty.
We're not talking about buildings. Though. We're talking about
No. Listen, I'm telling you right now, UK compared to America, I bet you any money we have dirtier houses. I will happily do a bet, bro, on that. I guarantee you it is.
No, like people's houses.
Yeah,
Are
but we're
dirty.
talking
There's
about
some
people.
dirty houses in the
Americans
UK.
are dirty, like their lifestyle.
Yeah, every place has
Yeah.
So you're
dirty.
reading it that way. Okay.
That's what I'm seeing it as. It doesn't really say their style or their
Okay.
house. It says Americans are dirty. I feel like it's mixed. I feel like people learn a
But
lot of
that's
hygiene.
everywhere though.
I don't agree. America is very broad.
Right.
Houses I go to are not dirty, they're clean. So I don't know whose house you're going to. So
Some friends, you know.
joking. Oh my god, I'm about to get killed twice. No.
Yo, listen. On my road growing up, right? I remember I was a kid and I went into a friend's house, right? Well, not really a friend. They was just out playing, right? So I went into the house. I kid you not. I went to their toilet. I wanted to throw up. There was brown stuff on the wall, bro. And it was in the bathroom, right? So you can see what I'm saying here, right? It was absolutely disgusting. And I've been in many houses in the UK. And yeah, let me just say, if I was gonna put a bet down and I was a betting man, I would bet on UK houses averagely being dirtier. I actually would. But then again, I've never been to America, so I don't know. You guys might be some dirty people over there.
I think it's a kind of a strange overgeneralization. I feel like there's dirty places and people
Yeah.
everywhere in the world.
Yeah, facts.
So,
Facts.
Just the stereotype of Americans being dirty is kind of odd to me.
I've never heard of that one though.
Clean the house with wet wipes.
I agree with what they've said. I think you'll find dirty people everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
I would never think that like first.
Yeah, it's too much of an individual.
Right.
That's why I'm like half-half.
Bro, there's dirty people everywhere, man. Clean people everywhere.
Americans are loud.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, kids.
Okay, this one, I've heard a lot, bro. And I ain't gonna lie. You guys, like, coming into my streams and stuff, even in text format, I feel like you are louder than anyone else from anywhere else. I don't know how I can tell you're louder from text format, but look, it's not a bad thing, bro. If it was, it would be a bad thing for me. I'm a loud person. Do you know what I mean? I'm always being told to turn it down or whatever. Like even I had people around, family members around the other day, and they was downstairs in this house, whatever. I came out the room after recording the video, and they was like, "Wow, like you're loud." And I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm just making a video, dude." It's good being loud.
I like how Americans are loud. Though.
Yeah,
I feel
same.
Like we're more talkative to each
That's
other.
what I was
It's
thinking.
good.
I think I wouldn't call it loud. I feel like we're just more outgoing.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
We enjoy.
Do you know what I would say? Right, I would say Americans are more confident within themselves. I would actually say that, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I really feel like you, after watching these videos and stuff, I really feel like you have no problems like expressing who you are, and that's great.
Conversating with others. From what I've seen in movies, I've seen British people are very loud with the way they express their
If it's
feelings.
like a pub or something, you know.
Yeah, in a
I think
pub,
Americans
sure.
can be loud in spaces, like they aren't very considerate of public spaces and of
Right.
people's like time and space and energy. You know, for this, like the subway, for example, the trains. In New York City, it's like a party every day at every moment in time.
Yo, I seen a video yesterday on New York. Bro, it looked crazy. Is it actually like a 24/7 party, bro? Yo, that'd be so cool. But no, like with British people are normally quiet, mostly, unless they got drink down them. Like if you go to a pub, a bar, like night out, then they are loud, right? But normally, without the drink, I'd say kind of quiet.
Like, I agree. Like, it's like hard to say because I feel like there's loud people everywhere. But I do think that people think we tend to just assume the world knows about us and whatever, so we speak and
We
we're very
do.
vocal about like our opinions because we think everybody cares.
Right.
Maybe it can be seen that way.
Yeah, I'd say American tourists would be pretty
bad
bad.
reputation.
American cuisine is limited to hamburgers, pizza, and instant food.
Yo, okay. So I have to admit, I'm putting my hands up. Before reacting to these videos and stuff, I ain't gonna lie. When I thought of America, I thought of hamburgers, pizza, and fast food, right? I didn't really, Diving into the videos, you realize you guys have a lot of good food. There's just, you know, in the stereotypical fast food, right?
America is so diverse.
Yeah,
with
really
so
diverse.
Many wonderful, colorful people, and we all bring our own foods from our culture. So we have a variety. I think that is a big stereotype.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
I agree. I think that is America, the fact that we are so diverse. And so I don't think you can actually label American cuisine as American cuisine, maybe
Right.
Western cuisine. I think that because there's so many different types of people from all different places in the world in America, there's no way to classify it.
Yeah, people, and including myself before these videos, we just don't realize, you know what I mean? Because we just see what's shown on like TV and stuff, and it's always fast food, it's always burgers, it's always pizza, right? The typical stereotypical foods, right? So like, yeah, that's why I've really enjoyed watching these videos though, because like you proper like dive into it and see like all different there's foods I've never even seen before in my life, bro, and it looks so good.
Like African American soul food, which
Yeah.
is literally stemmed from like the culture of slavery in the U.S. So that in and of itself is American. It's
Right.
kind of our history and culture there. So I do think there is American food, because even hamburgers and pizza aren't American, but
Yeah,
they're
true.
classified as American food. So
Yo, that's crazy. Hamburgers and pizza aren't even American, but like they see the stereotypical American food.
oh, I do think there is food that has been developed in the States, but I think origin is hard to find because of the diverse cultures that do exist there.
Right.
America is a big place, and
Massive.
there's a lot of different types of food. There's definitely a problem with food deserts nowadays, but
does
that's
that
more
mean?
of a poverty issue.
Love small talk.
What's food desert?
Yeah, we love talking and
Yeah, so
conversating.
They do.
Small talk. Small talk
Like, how's the weather? How you doing?
Oh yeah.
Get
Hi,
your
how
ass
you
up.
doing? I'm doing good. Hi neighbor.
Yeah.
Like we love small talk.
Yeah, you guys love small talking and stuff like that. Yeah, you go anywhere in Europe, they ain't gonna like it, bro. But for example, right? I cannot remember the last time I went out and someone just randomly started talking to me. I genuinely can't, like, it has happened, but I genuinely can't remember the last time, bro. So it's been years. Like people just keep themselves to themselves.
No, thank you.
I was thinking like surface conversation.
Don't talk to me.
No. I think it comes across as friendly though.
Nobody does that.
We're very
No,
friendly
leave
with
me alone.
conversation.
If you see your neighbor, ignore them. Move on.
If you see your neighbor, ignore.
This goes with the whole loud concept. Like people may think that we just like we talk a lot, but I think it's that you kind of fill the space. Like if you aren't talking to somebody, you're seen as like, you know, antisocial.
Right.
So that feels unfriendly.
Yeah, it could be awkward.
And so
Yo, everyone in the UK is antisocial, bro. And awkward then.
they try to like
Everyone.
ease that pressure for people by like, oh, you don't have to feel uncomfortable next to me, even though they might make you uncomfortable by talking to you. But it's with good intention.
I think that small talk can also sometimes make your day. Like
It's so weird how different we are though. Because you guys are like so good with small talk, and if somebody random comes up to you and starts talking, you just talk back, bro. If I went somewhere and someone started randomly talking to me, yo, I'm gonna think I'm getting robbed. Unless it's like some, 80-year-old granny, I ain't gonna get robbed. But I don't know, there might be some crazy grannies out there. But if someone starts randomly talking to me, I'm gonna be like, whoa, what do you want? You know what I mean? And everyone else will be the same. So yeah, it's so interesting how different we are.
I've had plenty of times where I'm just like walking down the street, I'll have like a general casual conversation with someone.
Oh wow.
And I'm just like, oh, that was nice.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Depends how big of a village or city you live in. If it's like a really small village, people do talk to each other.
Yeah, sure.
Very, very in the countryside.
Sure.
People do talk, like my grandparents, if they walk in, like, hello, good evening. But they don't really stop and talk. They really do know each other.
Right.
But the moment you leave that and go to like a bigger city or a bigger town, nobody talks to each other.
Which, to be fair, we're not just talking to everybody, but like, say you're the only two in the elevator, like it's almost like you can feel the silence.
awkwardness.
Oh wait, yo. Okay, yeah. Listen, I've been in an elevator by myself with like another person or whatever, and bro, like the silence. It would be weird if they start. Like what I'm trying to say is, it would be more weird if they started talking to me than the silence. And that's probably crazy to you guys, right? But that's just the way it is in Europe, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm in an elevator and someone else in the elevator, we're just gonna chill, right? We're just gonna chill. If he turns around and he's like, yo, so how your day been? I'm like, what? Bro, it just don't happen. It just doesn't happen.
Or like, say you
That's
walk
a
past,
good example.
or like, say you walk past somebody in the hall 3 times in the same day, and you're like, I can't keep not acknowledging this person.
Okay.
So I was just like, hey, how are you doing?
Americans.
This just shows that you guys are just more confident within yourselves, right? That's what I think it comes down to. It's very weird, though, because I would think, like, if you're in an elevator with someone else, you know, a nice little chit-chat might help each other's day. You know what I mean? You pass the time, right? It's so weird how we just ignore each other and just prefer to do that. Because, bro, I'm not saying that I don't do that. I do. I would rather ignore the person in the elevator. But that's just the way that I've been brought up in Europe. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's very, 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 very weird. Americans think they're the center. Do you?
They are the center of the universe.
Do you?
Americans think they are very self-centered.
I actually didn't. I would hear this before I ever like moved to Korea, and then I realized, man, we are really into ourselves. It's like if you go to America and you ask them about a country, they probably don't even know. They'll just think it's a city or somewhere in America.
No. I disagree with that. But unless it's just you guys that watch these videos, but you guys educate me even on European stuff. Like, you guys will come into my stream and start talking about, like, the UK. And I'm like, wait, I'm lost. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? No, well, I don't know. It depends. It depends what Americans you're talking to. Like, obviously, you got the, you know, the stereotypical dumb Americans where you see on the videos all the time. But then you got the really, really smart ones, man. And then you got you guys that are watching these videos. You guys always help me out with stuff in, like, with questions even about Europe and stuff. Crazy. So it just depends.
I come from a background of 2 citizenships, so I do have a little bit of a different perspective, I think.
Right.
But I do think that there's a general like America's the best kind of feel here. And when you
Okay.
go to school and learn about history, for example, it's all very centralized on America. And America's a very young country, actually. So
But usually every country learns their own history.
yeah, of
Yeah,
course,
that's
but I
true.
feel
We
like
did as
the
well.
general American public
That is
doesn't
true,
know
yeah.
as much about global things.
What I find crazy in school, and this seems to blow your guys' mind. In school during history, I can't remember any history topic other than the World Wars that actually involved America. They just didn't teach it in my schools. And a lot of you guys was commenting when I said that before in the video, like, what? Like, really? I don't believe it. Like, a lot of you guys genuinely thought I was lying. And I asked other people in the UK, like, did you learn about anything about American history? And they're like, nah. And it's crazy, bro. Like, yeah, like, I don't know why it is, but we don't really learn about American history in UK schools. I don't know if it's changed. That's when I was in school, like 8 years ago. Can't even remember now. But yeah, mental. We mainly learn about like Roman Empire, obviously the British history, the World Wars, and even learning about the World Wars, they briefly touched on America being involved. So like, yeah, it's mad. It's actually mad. But yeah, the Egyptians and stuff like that. So yeah, like more like European and Asian, and Africa. Well, Egyptian's African, isn't it? So yeah, that kind of history.
We study, but not in.
Also,
Yeah.
I think it's also a sense of identity. There's a difference. It was very. I kind of predicted the answers in a way.
Okay.
It was kind of, since because I do know that they have lived abroad and that kind of thing. They're kind of more self-aware, I guess, than many Americans would be. Not saying that Americans aren't self-aware, but there are many who haven't left the country. There are many who really, don't really know there is a reality outside of their reality. Since this wasn't the case, me reading the questions, I would kind of understood that would be different. So it's kind of good to see, opinions being thrown around. And
Right.
watching the video, learn something.
I think it was really interesting, especially because with how big it is, like with a point back with Europe, I feel like they don't get to experience, let's say, like just the idea of travel. Essentially, you're just going to another state. I don't know how much you get to experience, like how big the differences are, other than like accent. I think that.
No. He needs to watch some of my videos, man. He needs to watch some of my videos, bro. Like, yo, I totally get why people don't leave America. I'm telling you right now, hand on heart, bro. If I was born in America, I wouldn't leave America. You know what I'm saying? Maybe to go to like Mexico or something. I don't know. But like, yeah, I wouldn't. Bro, America is that big. Is pretty much the same size as Europe, if not bigger, right? So going from state to state is like going from a European country to a European country. In fact, I guarantee many of you guys have been on a plane journey longer than I have. So you traveled further. Do you know what I'm saying? So my longest plane journey was 4.5 hours. And that was from the UK to a Greek island called Rhodes, right? That was my longest journey, 4.5 hours. And I can guarantee there's many of you guys that has traveled further on the plane within America, bro. And it's so different in each part. So, no. Yeah. I totally understand why a lot of Americans haven't traveled outside of America. I'm telling you, I would.
There's a lot that they might be missing out.
I feel very lucky with the amount of traveling I've been able to do in life, and
Okay.
so I think it is interesting to sit around with other Americans and talk about this. These are stereotypes that I was thinking would come up, so I was expecting those as well, except for the first one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun today. I think it was really difficult because America is such a diverse place that, anybody, like any story can kind of stick, like, oh, I was an army child, it's like, oh, okay. Like, sure.
So today we talked about American stereotypes.
If you like the video, please like and subscribe.
That was good.
Or leave a comment.
That was interesting.
We'll see you soon.
I always enjoy these stereotype kind of videos, see what people are saying about Americans and British people. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think and any stereotypes you guys have heard that just isn't true. It'd be really interesting to see what you got to say about that. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I'm live every single day on twitch.tv/L3WG. If you guys want to check me out over there, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.